Next ball game for Pat P and the Minnesota Vikings, the Indianapolis Colts coming to town. This game was moved to Saturday, meaning your next two matchups, Pat P, I don't know if you know this, if you're aware, they will be played on Saturday. Do you like playing a day early compared to playing on Sunday, especially towards the latter part of the season?
I think this might be my first time playing on. Well, I played a playoff game, Green Bay in 2015 on a Saturday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But
I think you played Arizona and Carolina. That playoff game, I think, was on Saturday too.
No, that was Sunday.
That was Sunday?
Yeah, that was championship Sunday. I remember that one.
Okay.
Both games on Sundays. Championship games are always on Sundays.
Yeah, championship games always on Sunday.
Yeah, that was an NFC championship game.
Oh, that was? That's the year Carolina won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
We had the last game because Patriots and Denver played the early game in Denver.
Sure enough. Yeah, you sure enough right.
Yeah, but this is my first time playing on a Saturday regular season, so this is a first for me. So I'm actually pretty excited about it because, it's a lot of firsts for me this season.
Thanksgiving.
First time playing on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
First time playing on back-to-back Saturdays, Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've ever played on Christmas Eve before. So this season is pretty memorable for me. So I don't mind playing on Saturday, have an opportunity to kick back and watch some games on Sundays. I love to watch, whoever we're going to be playing, the next week, or like to hear, whatever the commentators are saying about, maybe some of the things they may said in their production meeting, so just always trying to find a way to get ahead of the curve before the game. So yeah, for the most part, I'll just be sitting around, watching football.
No doubt. And the quarterback you're going against, Matt Ryan, who you've faced quite a few times when he was thrown to Julio Jones in the Atlanta Falcons uniform. But what's the difference in this Matt Ryan that you're seeing in a Colts uniform when you talk about being a bit older and not being as precise and accurate that we've seen throughout his tenure when he was in Atlanta?
I'll probably just say the biggest thing is just, because, he's a pocket quarterback, so I just think like how funky defenses are now, or, and how fast defenses are now is really catching up, especially with the pocket quarterbacks. Guys are just so much more athletic than what they were, 10 years ago collectively. It's always maybe one or two guys that showed, crazy athletic ability on the defensive line, but hell, it's 3, 4, 5 of them now, so not being able to manipulate pocket, as he was, back in his day. And I think, obviously with age, it happens, with all of us, just his arm, the pop off the throwing the ball is not there, anymore, but he still can make, the throws that he need to make, to move the ball down the field. And that's just what great guys, great players do. They find a way, to utilize the strengths that they have, present, to try to keep them alive. So we understand Matt is a savvy vet. We understand that he's seen a lot of coverages, throughout his time, playing, taking snaps from center. So we understand that, he's going to give us his best shot, so we have to make it, as cloudy as we can, at the in the pocket, to try to force him to make as many, errors as on the back end.
Yeah, and talking about the back end, of course, if Matt Ryan has time, he's going to throw it, right? What are you learning about the wide receiver group he has the luxury of throwing passes to, particularly Michael Pittman Jr., who is their number one guy?
Yeah, we know Michael, is their number one threat. He's the guy who Matt definitely trusts, but we also know that these guys have some very, very some nice speed on the outside with what is it, my man? Alec? What's his last name?
Pierce from Cincinnati, big body guy, 50-50 ball
big
type
body
guy.
He's a guy that that's always that they're looking, to try to take the top off the defense. So we got to understand where he is for sure. Then you got Campbell.
Yep.
Yeah, Paris
Ohio
Campbell. Ohio State, who's a guy who's trying to continue to find his way. Very elusive slot receiver that got great straight line speed as well. Just for the most part, have to understand where he is. He pretty much tell you what route he's going to run. So these guys have some weapons in the back. Oh my goodness,
Jonathan Taylor.
We're talking about a back that don't want to be tackled.
No question.
He runs angry. So we have to make sure that we understand where he is as well, because a lot of their offenses ran, through him. Physically ran through him. So all 11 guys are gonna have to bring their big boy pads and be ready to put a body on somebody come Saturday, because now with Jeff Saturday leading the guys, this is a very, very run first team that want to impose their will on the football game if they could.
What's the biggest thing you would like to see the defense get right on Saturday against the Colts? The biggest thing from the defense.
Now the playoffs is about to start. Build that killer instinct. Continuing to build that razor sharp communication. That's just the biggest thing for me. Those two things. Because we play with a ton of energy every week. We're gonna play to the end. Guys come out with great passion. Great fire. Now we just have to find a way to execute at a high level for 60 minutes. And and everything else will take care of itself.
One bright spot in regards to this ball game, you get a chance to see a guy who you've admired throughout his career, you and Stephon Gilmore.
Oh, Giddy.
Yeah, no question. And get this, I don't know if you were aware of this, Pat P, but you and Stephon Gilmore are the only cornerbacks ranked in PFF's top 10 that are in their 30s. What have you admired about his career? Yes, PFF giving you some tribute. They've been giving you some tribute the entire year. You two guys are the only two corners in your 30s that are in the top 10.
Man, that's big, man. That's crazy, man. Old Giddy just texted me. What today is? Tuesday. So yesterday, we're gonna do old jersey swap, man. So
okay, so you already got that lined up.
Yeah, we already got that lined up, man. Like I said, you already know how I'm a huge fan of his over the years, what he was able to do in Buffalo, then taking his talents to New England, a short stint in Carolina, and now just continuing to leave his stamp there in Indianapolis. So guy that plays with great technique, great poise, a great, tenacity week in and week out. He's a guy that's going to take your best guy out of the game. Just very sound technique wise. Man, just he's a guy that I just love to watch. You don't make many mistakes, in his movements, not many false steps,
very
always
patient
with his eyes, very patient, plays through the receiver, when he has to, just very, very instinctive. And there's not many guys, like that, in the league. You see a handful of them, but there's not many of them. He's one of those guys. He's a guy that's definitely on that list.
I can tell you this much. I hope he's following Justin Jefferson, because that's going to be a game within the game. Talking about Stephon Gilmore still playing a high level, and we all know how high Justin Jefferson is playing right now. So that would be a game within the game. So let's see if they feel like Stephon Gilmore should follow Justin Jefferson. Now it's BMac's prediction time. Last week, Eric, what did I have last week for the prediction? Did I give a prediction?
I don't think you gave a prediction last week.
I didn't give it. That's what happened. Yeah. Dang it. That's what happened. I didn't give a prediction and y'all lose. Y'all lose. It's my fault. I'm sorry, Skull Nation. I'll take the blame for this one. I did not give a prediction for the Detroit Lions game, and you guys lose. I'll take it. Don't blame Pat P. Blame me, Skull Nation. Don't blame the Vikings. Blame me. But guess what? It won't happen this week. My prediction, I got it ready, locked and loaded. 23-13 Vikings win. Surrendering one touchdown, all field goals. And you're going to get a few sacks on Matt Ryan this week.
Oh, yeah, we need
a few sacks are coming. I just need you to bring me the football. So hopefully Matt Ryan going to try you with one of those 50-50 balls too. It might be on the rookie, Pierce. He might try you. So I just need you to bring the football to me. That's it.
Ain't no Mike. He going to try me.
He gonna try. He gonna throw it. They gonna throw it. That's one.
Yeah.
When you talk about one thing, you gotta understand, listeners and viewers. When you see quarterbacks that don't really trust their offensive line, they will throw it deep just to get it out of there. No question, just to get it out of there. And with that being said, his offensive line has been atrocious, to say the least, the entire year. So yes, Pat P, they're gonna throw it. They're gonna throw it. They're gonna try it. He gonna try it.
Yeah.
That's my prediction. 23-13, Vikings win. And once again, I apologize, Skull Nation. I didn't give you guys a prediction for the Detroit Lions, and they lost. It's on me. I'm bouncing back this week. 23-13, Vikings win. Let's go.